Today, I'm going to walk you through how to navigate and use Blur.io and NFT Marketplace. We'll be taking a look at how to buy and sell NFTs, as well as some key differences from other popular NFT marketplaces. So before we get started using Blur, you're going to need a compatible crypto wallet. I recommend MetaMask or Coinbase wallet, as these are the recommended wallets when you go to sign into Blur. As always, when visiting any NFT marketplace, it's important to double check that the URL you're going to is the correct URL. In this case, after confirming that you are on the correct URL, next you want to find the Connect Wallet button. Go ahead and click that. This is assuming that you already have your preferred wallet installed. As you can see here, we're going to have to connect a wallet. I have MetaMask, so I will be clicking the MetaMask wallet. Now, compared to other popular NFT marketplaces such as OpenSea, Blur.io, well, there's just a lot going on. For starters, I prefer a lighter screen when I'm browsing NFTs. So to change the screen brightness or the color, go down to this gear here at the bottom, and then you can choose from dark color theme, medium, and light. I prefer the medium myself. And then we'll take a look at the Trader and Collector tab a little later. These just change how you can view NFTs when you're exploring the Blur marketplace. Now, because Blur is kind of a little complicated when first getting started, let's get familiar with the platform first. Let's take a look at the tabs here at the top. We have Collections, Portfolio, Airdrop, and then you also have different tabs under these upper tabs. We have Collections, Trending, and Favorites. So let's start with the main Collections tab first. This is where you're going to find all the NFT projects. You can click on the Trending tab to see what's currently trending. And then you can also add projects to your favorites list. To do that, you would just find whichever project you like. Let's say Mutant Ape Yacht Club. And then you just click this little star. And as you can see, that will be added to your favorites tab. Next up, we have Portfolio. Now, your portfolio is just your collection of NFTs. One thing that I noticed is Blur does a lot better job at hiding NFTs. However, it's showing that I only have 3 NFTs in this wallet. And when I go to OpenSea, I actually have 38 NFTs. Which I, have personally collected myself. They're not scam or spam NFTs or anything like that. From what I can tell, the reason that it doesn't show all my NFTs that it shows on OpenSea is because those collections are not listed on the Blur NFT Marketplace, which makes complete sense. So that is something to keep in mind. If you own a collection that isn't listed on Blur, you may not be able to view it. Now let's take a look at the Airdrop tab. So this is a big thing and one of the main reasons why a lot of people use the Blur marketplace. I'm not going to get too much into how the airdrop works and how you earn Blur. However, you do earn points for bidding on NFTs and trading NFTs, and you get rewarded in Blur tokens, which you can convert to other cryptocurrency like ETH and purchase even more NFTs. So that is a little bit of an incentive to use the marketplace. But if you're collecting and trading, buying, selling NFTs on Blur, make sure to check out your airdrop section. This will show you your bid points, your listing loyalty, all the things that you want to know about your Blur airdrop and how many points you have and how much Blur you might receive. Before I get into how to browse and buy NFTs, I just want to point out that Blur does have some really cool tools that are on the marketplace itself. That way you don't have to go to external sites such as Etherscan to find out certain metrics, things like Ethereum's current price, which you can see right here. Ethereum's at $1,700. You can also see live data action. You can go directly to OpenSea, LooksRare, and other marketplaces. You also have the current gas fee. Usually I'm checking Etherscan for the current gas prices. With Blur, you don't have to do that. All the information is right there on the marketplace, making it really easy to use. Okay, so how do you buy an NFT on Blur? Well, you already know that you can go to the Collections tab and see some popular collections, but if you want to search for a specific collection, let's say I want to learn how to spell. Now, let's say I want a VCon 2023 ticket. So I'm going to type that into the search bar. And your Blur screen might look different, and that's probably because you're on a different tab right here. If you want to change the way that the NFTs are appearing, you can do so just by clicking these buttons. This is more of the, so you can use this trade. So if you toggle the trade right here, it's going to change how things look. That way it shows you the buy now price, the top bid for that collection, the owner, and the number that that wallet holds. So it gives you some important details that you might want to know before you buy an NFT, or if you just want to collect, you don't really care about flipping and making a profit, then you can change it to the collect, toggle it to collect, and that's what I prefer. But there are some other tabs right here that ultimately change the look of how you view NFTs. If you want a larger NFT view, just click this one right here. If you prefer to see more NFTs on screen, click this one right here. Now, something I also recommend toggling on is going to be this little tool right here. Go to this gear and toggle on OpenSea flags. And this will show you NFTs that are flagged on OpenSea. These NFTs have generally been stolen, or there are some kind of suspicious activity associated with that NFT. And as a result, they cannot be traded on OpenSea. These NFTs are usually listed lower than the floor price or around floor price, which is just them trying to get you to buy that NFT. It's not terrible if you buy that NFT. It's just less likely that other people will want to buy it from you. So if your plan is to flip that NFT, then I probably would not go with a flagged one. If you just want to hold it in your wallet and gain access to whatever utility it may have, or just collect it as an art piece, then maybe a flagged NFT is for you. It's not going to disappear off the blockchain or anything. You just can't sell it on OpenSea. Now, something else that you may notice is you see NFTs listed on different marketplaces. You can see this first one here, which is the lowest floor price, is listed on Blur. And then you have the next one, OpenSea. And in some cases, one NFT will be listed on multiple marketplaces. And if that's the case, it will show you each marketplace that that NFT is listed on. More than likely, it's listed for the same price. However, maybe it's not, just depends on the seller. That said, Blur is more than just an NFT marketplace. It's almost an NFT marketplace aggregator. So you can view the price of one NFT across multiple NFT marketplaces, which is really handy. You can also purchase NFTs from Blur across various NFT marketplaces. So I can buy an NFT from OpenSea on the Blur platform. This is super helpful to find the best deal quickly without having to browse all the different marketplaces. So let's say you want to buy an NFT. I want to buy this cheap one right here. And you can see you can buy multiple ones just by clicking on them. If you don't want to buy them, you can just click on them again to basically take them out of your cart. Once you've selected the NFTs you want to buy, click the buy one item. And as you can see, I have insufficient funds here. However, if I had the 0.1679 ETH, this sale would be normal, just like any other NFT marketplace. You would confirm it using your wallet, then you would pay for or select the transaction fee, then pay for it, and then it will be delivered to your wallet as usual, just like if you were buying an NFT on LooksRare or OpenSea or gem.xyz, whatever it may be, same process. Now, let's say you want to sell an NFT that you have in your wallet. All you need to do is go to your portfolio tab, and then you just click on whichever NFT you want to sell. You can also list multiple ones at the same time. Say I just want to list this one, then select list item. And from there, you can choose to just list it at the floor price. You can choose to list it at the top rate, which is going to be more expensive than the floor price generally, or you can just choose the latter. But if you want to enter your own floor price or your own sell price, just go down here and type in, maybe I want to sell this for 0.5 ETH. Then, of course, choose your duration. You have anywhere from as low as 1 hour all the way up to 6 months. So let's say I just want to do 7 days. You can also select the marketplaces that you want to list it on. So if I wanted to list it on Blur, LooksRare, and OpenSea, then I would just turn all of those on. Also, something else that's super important is the royalty fees. You can set how much royalty fees you want to pay. You have to pay a minimum of 0.5%. It's usually set automatically at whatever the marketplace has deemed the royalty fee to be. So like for Blur, it was set at 10%, but you can change it to 0.5%. For LooksRare, you can change it to, looks like 2% is the lowest for OpenSea. Looks like 10% is the lowest. This fee also includes a marketplace fee. For LooksRare, the marketplace fee is 1.5% with a minimum royalty fee of 0.5%. And then OpenSea, they currently have 0 marketplace fees with a 10% royalty fee. Now, let's say you don't want to list it on those marketplaces, you just want to put it on Blur, go ahead and untoggle those. Once you're ready to list, hit list one item. And as you can see, it begins the listing process. Another thing that's pretty cool about Blur is it will give you notifications if you sell an NFT, even if you sell it on a different marketplace, as long as it's through the same wallet. For example, I sold an NFT on OpenSea using this wallet that's connected to Blur. And as you can see, I got a notification that says that my item sold 7 days ago for 0.0382 ETH. These features are they're helpful tools. They're not necessarily needed, but I appreciate Blur implementing these tools. You have everything you need right there in the marketplace. You don't have to go anywhere else. You can go to Blur knowing that you're going to find the best deals. You can view the price of Ethereum. You can view the gas fees, literally everything you need. Some other tabs that I didn't mention can be found under the portfolio tab. So you have inventory right here. You can also go to activity. This is similar to the activity tab on OpenSea, and this will show you all the activity with your current wallet. You can see transfers, buy, mints, sells, all that good stuff that you want to see. And then you can also see bids right here. Overall, once you use Blur, it's a really easy marketplace to use, and it's a great marketplace overall. In my next video, I'm going to compare OpenSea and Blur marketplaces, the key differences, kind of like, a battle versus the two marketplaces. If you want to check out that video, I will make sure to post it right here once it's published. Thanks for watching.